people, welcome back to my channel. So today we've got a no makeup look. So even though you are technically wearing makeup, the goal is to look like you're not. So today, basically, we're attempting to be tricksters. So if you want to be a trickster, just keep on watching. So we really want to make the skin glow, and there's a company called L'Occitane, which is a luxury French skincare brand, that sent me this advent calendar box filled with goodies. But there's a Chateau d'Or, and behind every Chateau d'Or, there's a new beauty product. This has been so fun. The box literally smells like a flower. I could probably smell the box for days. So they sent me this box filled with little fun goodies from their brand. I love my gift, especially as a beauty lover like myself, the e.l.f. This is so fitting for me, so thank you. So from that box came a few favorites, and the first being this light comforting cream. I am not even gonna try to say it in French because a girl can't say it. It smells a little bit like baby lotion, and it's lightweight. I really like this a lot. Another one of my favorites that came from this cute little box is the Ultra Rich Lip Balm. There's 10% shea butter in it. So it makes your lips really soft, and it has just a little bit of a gloss to it. So it looks really natural. It just kind of brings out the color in your lips. And the last favorite that I have from there, I have tons of favorites from L'Occitane, but for the one for this look today, we're gonna use the Divine Cream. That's what it's called. There's another one that's called Precious Cream. It's this thick cream that I like to put under my eyes. So just remember, whenever you're putting eye cream on, to go super gentle with it, because this skin is very gentle and it needs to be handled that way. Okay, sometimes I put some lotion on my neck, but I'm just gonna skip that step today. So we got the skizzers. I know it's scissors, but it's funny to say skizzers. And I have my tweezers. So first things first, we gotta fix up these brows just a little bit. I'm gonna start plucking in between so I don't have a unibrow. This is just like a quick trimming. I'm not doing anything crazy. Just to clean them up just a little bit, just because I'm not gonna be wearing a whole lot of makeup, so it'll show more if I don't have the cleanest eyebrows in the world. I'm just gonna take this little spoolie and brush out those brows, just in case I missed any spots that I didn't notice the first time around. Okay, so I've cleaned up the shape of the brows a little bit, and now I'm gonna take that spoolie and just kind of brush up, so those hairs kind of stand up, and take those skizzers and just kind of chop chop, but be really careful when you do this because, example number one, I took out too many eyebrows. So, eyebrows are trimmed. Maybe a little too trimmed in some spots, but that's where we have makeup. Now it's time for the foundation, and this isn't a real life foundation, it's like a skin tint. And this is the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint in the shade St. Moritz. And we are gonna apply a little bit on our face. Not like the usual amount that you'd use if you use foundation, or maybe just for an everyday look. We're just gonna use so little because we really want that skin to show through. We just wanna hide a bit of those blemishes. I'm just gonna take that little dot and put it on the back of my hand so I don't apply too much product on my face. And I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender, dip that in ever so slightly, and kind of dab the excess off on my hand, just so I have a very light amount on the blender. And we are gonna start just kind of lightly patting all over my face. Kind of skipping spots, not going to one area, just so it's more natural. Okay, so we have a very, very light coverage on our face. Now, because that foundation or that skin tint didn't cover everything I wanted it to, I'm gonna use my Smashbox concealer. Any concealer will work. And we are gonna just go over the little spots that we don't want seen. I'm just gonna put a couple dots under my eyes, just to help brighten up those dark under eye circles. So rather than using the beauty blender like I usually would, I'm actually just gonna use my finger. Now I'm gonna take a beauty blender and blend that under my eyes. So I think I did a pretty nice job of covering what I wanted to be covered. And I'm gonna take the excess in that beauty blender and pat that on my lids. So now it's time for them eyebrows, and I'm going to be using my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown like I always do. I'm really just gonna fill in those sparse areas in my eyebrows very lightly, and again, when you do this, be sure you're going with the way that your hairs grow in, because it'll give it a really nice fade and look really natural. Now, just to bring back a little bit of color to our face, I'm going to be using my Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Beam and very, very lightly apply this on the apples of my cheeks. And when you do this, be sure you smile just so you can get those apples. Now it's time for some mascara, and when you do this, make sure you curl those lashes. It makes a huge difference if you do and when you don't. So be sure you curl those lashes. Going in with my favorite mascara ever is my Lancome Definicils, and I'm very, very lightly going to apply this, just to make sure those lashes look super dark and really nicely curled. And now, just to top off that look, I'm gonna go in with my DiorSkin Nude Air Luminizer. I've used this in every single makeup tutorial, it feels like. But any highlighter will work, whatever one you have on hand. Just make sure you go super, super lightly. You just wanna make sure that skin looks glowing. So, just ever so slightly. This is it, you guys. This is my no makeup look. Even though you are wearing makeup, it just kind of looks like maybe you're not. Like, people will be confused. Like, we want to confuse them a little bit. And I think this is a pretty good look to confuse people. Oh, also, don't worry, I have not forgotten about that drugstore makeup routine. I'm totally going to do that. I actually just have to go buy products because I really haven't used those since I was probably in middle school. So if you loved this look, or if you got some inspiration, you're gonna try it out for yourself, the e.l.f., please give me a big old thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.